Hello, my name is Fernando Cardona, owner of a repository of the ASVAB IQ Plus LLC. Some people sometimes want to know why I didn't join the military, and I wanted to talk a little bit about it. So, as most of you know, I help many people around the world to join the military, the different branches. The reason why I didn't join is because I have a medical condition that is progressive. And that wasn't that was what held me back from joining. So when I was about 25 years old, approximately, I remember I went to a recruiter and I told him I wanted to join the military, and he said, "You're overweight, you're fat." I was about 280 pounds, so I had to lose the weight. I didn't know anything about dieting. I remember I used to eat lettuce with boiled eggs and a very restrictive diet. And I got into a Planet Fitness. Those are 24/7 gyms. So I was going to the 24/7 gym. I would go at nights and stay there to like 3 a.m. or 2 a.m. So I was doing a lot of cardio and eating a very restrictive diet. Somehow, some way, even though I didn't know much about dieting, I got to the weight. When I got to the weight, they let me take the exam. I got a 93 AFQT the first time I took it. I qualified for all the jobs, so that had me excited. I was happy. I needed a change in my life. I used to be a teacher in the Department of Education, a math teacher, so I was pretty excited. Something new, a new career field. But when they took me to the medical exam, they call it the physical. Uh, they determined that I had a progressive disease called keratoconus. And the reason I was disqualified, and I remember I asked the person, "Can I get a surgery? Can I do something in my eye?" And he said, "No, you're permanently disqualified. There's no way you're gonna join." Um, so that made me a little bit depressive. I got sad. Um, so yeah, my life continued. And some people asked me for tutoring since I was a math tutor. Some people asked me for tutoring in ASVAB related stuff. And one person passed and he passed and he told another friend and he passed. And then that's kind of how it began. And right now I'm grateful because even though I have a disease, if I wouldn't have had the disease, I wouldn't be where I am at now. And I really believe I help more people to join than I would help if I was in the military, if that makes sense. What I'm doing now, I find it more helpful. I'm gonna give you guys one scenario of a person I helped that kind of makes me feel good and is the reason why I do what I do. I'm not gonna say the person's name. Um, so this person came to me to study in my classes, and he was living with his father-in-law and mother-in-law. His partner in life was pregnant, so they were expecting a baby, and he didn't have a job. Um, so it was a tough situation, not having a job, not having your own house, depending on the girl's parents. Um, so he started studying with me. He passed the test. Um, and that now he's able to afford a house. Now he has a car. Now he has a stable job. He has a career. It's very different when you help somebody towards a career than when you help somebody get an A or a B on a test. Like I've helped people in pre-calculus tests or in math tests or in physics, whatever, different type of test. But helping somebody to change their life is a very different gratification that I know I was able to help him achieve that goal. Obviously, he has to put in the work, he has to study, but I'm there side by side helping him get there. So that's kind of the reason why I do what I do. And I'm grateful that even though I have this medical condition that limited me from joining, I can still contribute and help people change their lives and develop a career in a different field. So that's kind of why I do what I do, and I honestly believe I was born to do this. I don't see myself doing anything else in my life than this. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know that sometimes you might think, oh, this happened and now my goal's over. No, sometimes plan A doesn't work and plan B might be better or plan C might be better in life. So you never give up just because one thing doesn't work. There's many different things that can work, or you might have tried it and it didn't work and you keep trying till you achieve your goal. What I'm trying to say is success comes in different ways. You just have to keep trying and reinventing yourself. And yeah, so that's kind of why I do what I do and why I'm not in the military. I help people join. I couldn't join because of my inability. When I was younger, it did make me mad, but now I understand why I couldn't join. Because if my glasses break, I would barely see the people. I'm blind in one eye. I couldn't distinguish people. Um, so now I know I was a liability, I was a risk, but it worked out for the best. It worked out for something better. At least in my mind, I think it's better. Anyways, thank you guys for listening to my story. Take care. Bye bye.